Everybody, I'm going to do a quick review here because I got a lot to do, so this one's going to be a bit short. I'm going to be reviewing the brand new album by the Molotovs, Wasted on Youth. So the Molotovs, I personally, from what I've seen, look like an industry plant that are trying to do the Britpop punk sound fusion, and it's not the worst thing ever, but the fact that they don't really bring anything unique to the table and just sound like a crappier, lazier, weaker version of the Jam, blending in elements for some reason of Oasis. It's kind of a bad album. It's so weird how this was being quite heavily pushed, and still is, to be that #1 album of the week, but it's bad. It's definitely an industry plant trying to capitalize on sounds that were popular and see if it can reignite the trend and do something with it, but it's not original. It's downright some of the weakest stuff I've heard. Very generic writing as well. There is nothing that really appealed to me throughout this album. It's, instead of punk, it's more on the pop side. I got recommended this because it said for fans of soft play, and I was like, I quite like soft play. Heavy Jelly's a really sick album. I love the soft play era of the band. The name's weird, obviously, but I quite like the Heavy Jelly album. I think it's the best work by far. So I was intrigued to give this a listen because of that, but I was left disappointed after the first few songs because I already knew what this was. It was a lie, and it's basically taking kind of the Setting Suns or Modcons era of the Jam and making it dull and soulless. I don't see how this would really appeal to many people outside of those who just generally just have music on as background noise, because there is not one unique bit of thought here. Some of the songs just feel like it rips off the Dam. There's one that just kind of has this neat sort of feel, and it's just pretty lazy. It just feels like they just rehash a lot of punk they've listened to and turn it into a poppy Britpop punk album, and it's just awful, to be honest. It's a very lackluster, weak experience, and it's already bloated with a lot of ideas that just do the same thing. This is the kind of music that would be pretty suited to the kind of noughties comedies that you just slap on in the background, that you wouldn't really go out of your way to listen to the song. You just think, okay, it provides a little bit of that external sort of sound just to make it feel a bit I guess kind of make it a bit more lively, I suppose. But you can just take any song from this, slap it onto the In-Betweeners, and it wouldn't feel out of place. It just has no real feel to it other than just feeling like it's a cash grab. It's very commercialized, and it doesn't really do anything genuine, and I just think this is the type of stuff I'm not a fan of, so I'm going to give it a 1.5 out of 5. It is generally just a really lazy album. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.